everybody, welcome back to another video of mine. Today I thought I would do a little follow along for you guys with this bad boy right here. Today we're going to do a whole body foam rolling follow along where I show you guys a few exercises that I do oftentimes. This video is especially for people that are new to foam rolling or have actually never really foam rolled before and don't really know what to do with this thing. Foam rolling itself can be beneficial in many ways. It reduces muscle tightness and kind of soreness that you might have or any kind of inflammation, and overall it just increases your joint range of motion. It can be an effective tool to either warm up or cool down. Warm up obviously before a workout and to cool down after the workout. In today's follow along, we're going to concentrate on the cool down part, so we're just going to relieve any tension that we might have in our muscles. But to explain what the difference is, in the cool down part, we're going to roll out our muscles pretty slowly, and we're going to do it 2 to 3 times per muscle. And if you want to use the foam roller to warm up, I recommend rolling the muscle 5 to 10 times and doing it a bit faster. If you find that any of these movements might just not be hitting the spot during the follow along and you want a little bit more intensity, I recommend getting something smaller, like either a little foam roll ball or a tennis ball can do as well. And then instead of the big foam roller, you can use these little things, and that's just going to be way more intensive onto the muscle. But I'm going to do a extra video when it comes to those little balls. Personally, I like to start with my upper body, so we're going to start with our back, then go on to our arms, and then we're going to go to the lower body and do everything with our hips and our legs. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you do so, and let's jump straight into the follow along. We're going to start with our back. We're going to grab our foam roller, put it behind our back. I like to put my arms up, and now we can just simply roll out our back for around 2 to 3 times. All right, we're going to stay on our back, but now we're going to move up to the upper back. We're going to stretch one arm out, put the foam roll a little bit away from you, and now we're going to put our back muscle onto the foam roll and just roll it out. And then let's switch straight to the other side. Left side, left arm goes out and on my back. All right, come back up. Next muscle group is going to be our triceps. We're going to do the same exercise that we just did, but move a little bit more farther up. And instead of our backs, we put our arm onto the foam roller and we just roll the triceps out. Same thing on the other side. And as I'm rolling this out, remember that you can pause the video at any point and do the whole follow along just for you. Come back to the video whenever you feel like it. You don't have to be in the same tempo that I'm doing this. All right, let's move down to our lower body. Personally, I like to start with the calves, however you call them. We just put our calves on the foam roller, put our butt up, and we roll it out. If this is not intense enough for you, you can put your other leg onto your leg that's getting rolled out, and that should make it a little bit more intense. Roll it up to your lower thigh, and the same thing right here. And also the same thing with the intensity. If this is not intense enough for you, just put your leg on top, and that should make it a little bit more intense. All right, next part is going to be our hip. We're going to put our hip onto the foam roller, bend a little bit into the side, put our leg on top, and roll over our hips. And if this is not intense enough for you, you can go down onto your arms and roll out right here. Whoops, looks like something fell down. Let me put that back up. Alright, mic is back on. And from here, after you finish your 2 to 3 rolls, we're going to switch onto the other side. I'm going to show this side from the side. We're going to start with our calves again. Put our butt up and roll it out. Switch to our lower thigh and roll that out as well. Now, while you're massaging your muscles, you might feel that you have some kind of tight spots somewhere. If that is the case, I recommend just holding that position wherever it hurts a little or is really tight. Sit in that position for maybe like 30 seconds to a minute, and that will help relieve the tight spot in the muscle as well. Alright, onto our hips. Left side on top, cross our legs, and we roll it out. Perfect. From here, we're going to go back down onto our calves, but we are going to turn onto our side, meaning we put our calf on top. I'm going to turn to my right side, and the same thing is going to happen with my leg. Now, either you can put both legs on top, and we're going to put our butt up, or you can put your left foot down in front of your right leg, put your butt up, and roll out your calves from the side. These side spots or these side angles might be a little bit more tighter for most people, especially now when we're going to go up onto our thighs. This might be pretty hard for a lot of people. It is for me as well. Same thing here. If you want it more intense, just put both legs up. If you don't want it too intense, put your leg or your left leg back in front of you again and roll out your thigh. But if you want it more intensive, put the other leg to it as well. Perfect. Now that might be a little bit more intense. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to turn around. Left side. Turn onto it. Either I put my right foot in front, or I put it on top and roll it out. Sorry. Perfect. Up to my thigh. Same thing here. And rolling it out. And especially here on the sides, I can feel like a few tight spots. And I would personally recommend to stay on that tight spot and then try to hold it a little bit, just to release the muscle more. Perfect. That was just for me. Whoops. Alright, from here, we're going to go onto our inner thighs. We're just going to lay down the foam roller. Laid right in front of it. I'm going to put this right here. Keeps on falling off. Alright, I hope you can see this fine enough. Might turn over, it might be a little bit better. What we're going to do is put our inner thigh onto the foam roll. Put our arms down. Butt comes up, and from here we just roll out the inner thigh as well. Perfect. We switch to the other side. Left inner thigh comes on top, and we roll it out. Perfect. All right, we are almost finished. Now we're going to go onto our front thighs, and we're just going to lay down onto our foam roll with our legs. You can either do this exercise with both legs onto it if it fits. If not, I recommend just using one leg, putting our arms down, one leg on top, and rolling it up. And if you're finished with the one side, switch to the other, and same thing on this side. Perfect. And that sums up my little follow along for you guys, foam rolling your entire body. All the exercises that I showed you guys are all the exercises that I do for myself as well, if I'm feeling kind of tight, kind of sore, or like I already mentioned in the beginning, if I want to warm up for a workout, I do the same exercises just a little bit faster, and instead of rolling 2 or 3 times, I do it 5 to 10 times a little bit faster. Personally, I think it warms up the muscles quite good. I hope you guys enjoyed my little first follow along. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments whatever you thought about this little follow along, if you want to see more, or if you have any other recommendations. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to not miss out on any further videos. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, peace!